Hi everybody, how you all doing? Another month and another progress report. This month has been amazing. The transformation down the allotment, which sounds like I say the same thing about the transformation down the allotment every single report, but it's true. You know, all this hard work and efforts that we've all been putting in, it's plain to see now. We've started planting. As I told you last month, we have 4 bedding plots all marked out and they've all been planted in. Beds 3 and 4 are not full with our crops at all, but you know they are there, they are ready. Again, we'll have to keep turning the soil over to get the bramble roots out, but that's an ongoing process, as you know. So yeah, so much has changed. Last month I told you about an arch that we hope to get, and we put it by the entranceway as you walk in. Well, this month we've got one. I'm happy to report. I didn't actually make it all, but I actually learned how to weld, so I'm pretty chuffed. I'll walk you down and I'll show you if you can see there. The canes are in the front. We've made like a frame. Just there we have some French beans growing as well. Obviously the idea is they'll grow up. It'll be like a long tunnel as you walk in. It would be lovely with all life growing, and there'll be flowers above the archway as well, and we'll also grow some of the beans and stuff. As you can see there's a fence. Bit more progress this month. Yeah, we will be growing stuff over the fence, so you know you don't see all that fence, and it'll look lovely as you're walking in. But yeah, look at our lovely archway, and Donna's super welding. And we now have a lovely pathway as you're walking in. What I'll do is I'll stand out there and I'll turn the camera around so you can see up into our plot. Bear with me 1 second. So yeah, so this is the way you would walk in to our allotment. See the shed, and there are the beans, the French beans, sorry, all growing there. Along here we'll have beans and peas and flowers growing over the lovely arch that we've got. I mean, at the minute it looks a bit bare, but it's all coming along. And then as you walk in, you can see the 4 beds. Top one is plot bedding 1, 2, 3 and 4. And then we have our composting area, which has been made out of pallets. It's been wonderful to put them to good use. We're actually already using them already. We started the process of producing our own compost. We've got 3 bins side by side. Obviously the first one, if you look, obviously it's not broken down as much, and then it gets smaller and smaller with the heat, obviously the chemical reactions. We will soon be producing our own compost. What we've done also, and if you just see there's our black bins for our peelings and stuff. They're coming on nicely, and we've planted, well, we've got a paving area around there, all donated and gifted paving slabs, and we've planted some lovely colourful flowers all around this area. Those green, what we've planted there is borage, and we have a rose bush. Yay! So it's all looking very pretty, and life is springing into action. It's all happening. Now if I just take you up to the other beds, if you just bear with me, I'll turn it round again. So what I'm doing now is taking you through the pathways up to bedding number 1 and 2. Bedding 1 has been for our early potatoes. They went in about 3 weeks ago now, as you can see. And if you just see, I'll move down here, the leaves are growing. Look, these are the leaves on the potatoes as they grow up. They sprout leaves, we cover them over, and they produce more and more and more. Look after those. So yeah, we have four rows of potatoes, reds and whites, and then on bed number 2, if I stand back you can see it all. So the first row, which is here, with the canes that have been made into like a frame, we've planted all the way along there in row 1 beans and peas. They've been in for a few weeks now. I mean, they're coming along lovely as well, they're growing really well. We made all the frames and everything ourselves, all handy people. And look, they're really growing, they're looking great, aren't they? Yay! And then for the second row, underneath these cloches, we have 2 varieties of carrots. Just stand back there. So we planted them direct from seed into the ground. We've put these cloches on them. They act as a base, as a greenhouse really, and they protect the seeds obviously from the birds trying to nick them and stuff. So yeah, they're on the go, that's brilliant. And on the last row we have a row of onions, as you can see. So much work has gone into just getting each bedding plot ready for planting. It's been unbelievable the amount of work that goes in. Of course we're still finding the odd brambleweed and stuff, but you know, it keeps happening. We keep finding them. And then on bed 3 we have 3 rows of potatoes. They're the second earlies. They've not long gone in, they only went in over the weekend, so that's perfect. They'll start growing and sprouting the leaves like in bed 1. And then in bed 4, where that plank is just there, we have red spinach. Growing lovely. We have 2 rows of that all grown along there, looking nicely. Yeah, it's coming along. Bear with me 1 second, then I'll just turn the camera around. Hello again. Yeah, so as I said, with beds 3 and 4 they weren't full. We still do have in bed 4, we still have plenty of room. I mean, Ingrid and Kerry are growing things from seed back at their house, and obviously we'll then transport them down to the allotment when they're ready. But bedding 4 is going to be for stuff like cabbage and lettuces and stuff. So yeah, when they start growing we'll bring them down. So that'll be bedding number 4 filled. Bedding number 3 will then, obviously later on in the season, we'll be putting different potatoes in there to last us throughout the year. So yeah, lots of plans, lots of planting, and lots of new skills being learned. As I've said before, I'm totally new to this whole gardening experience. I've never grown seeds before, and actually, you know, I grow the spinach, and watching it grow, and obviously the children taking care and watering it and stuff. And then when we were planting them the other day, it was really nice for my son because he came down and he started planting them too. They can see what we're producing now, you know, so it's not just all digging all the time. But yeah, it's absolutely great down here. We're spending a lot of time down here. Obviously we've had bank holiday as well, so that was really nice. We've had some great weather and just so many changes taking place. I'm learning so much, and I will do a video actually when we're all down here together. I keep meaning to do it, but it's quite nerve-wracking. It is. I've never done any of this before. It's a new skill for us all. I mean, Kerry and Ingrid and stuff, they know what they're doing, and they're taking me under their wing and showing me and explaining. I learn through, like most people, but I learn through a visual of this is how you do it, this is the end result, and you know, and it's brilliant down here. I love the welding as well, so I'll probably be doing some more of that. But yeah, listen guys, thank you all so much for your continued support. You know, without you guys, we wouldn't have a shed. We love our shed. I'm going to take you up so you can see. We've got chairs in there. We have a lovely tea facilitating machine. Facilitating machines. That's not what I mean. We've got a kettle and water. And I keep finding little things, little bits and bobs like teeth in the ground. Great. Chairs. Kerry's little sun hat. We've got some suntan cream. Bless Lorraine. She sent some with Paul, bless her, to look after us in the hot weather. And Debbie, she still brings her peelings down and stuff. Bless you. Thank you very much for doing all that. Oh yeah, we've had a new burning bin, so Ingrid's had an upgrade for when she does her burning. And, well, we found loads more carpet. Anyway, listen guys, it's been great. I can't wait. We're now obviously going into magical May. And the magic is already beginning here at our allotment. So yeah, I love you all. And I'll see you all very soon. Bless you, take care. Lots of love. Bye.